Hi everyone, it's Chloe here from the Chloe Bruce Academy. Today we're going to do a yoga flow for a daily hip mobility routine. So starting in our tabletop position, you're going to lift your hips and push away, really getting that nice flat back into our downward dog position. You can bend through the knees here, come up onto your tiptoes, pedal through the legs, whichever is comfortable for you. Nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, lift that right leg, bend through the knee, and we're going to let that leg drop out, opening up through the hip. And on the exhale, we're going to come through into 4 really big hip circles with that leg. Really getting that hip mobility working. And then re-extend and come back into the position we started. Nice bent leg, opening through the hips. On your next exhale, you're going to draw that knee through, coming up, bringing that foot to the outer edge of your right hand, coming into our lizard pose. You can stay up on your hands or come through onto your forearms, entirely up to you. Notice how I've let my right foot fall out, just so I can get a nicer, deeper opening through the hips. Take a nice deep breath in, and then on that exhale, you're going to lift up, placing your right hand in the center of your body, and we're going to take the left hand behind us, coming into a little twist here whilst we're in lizard. Again, let that front foot drop out, come up on the ball of the foot on the back foot, and then push through, bring that back foot to meet the front, and we're going to come into our yogi squats here. You can stay here with your hands in prayer, using your elbows to push the knees out further, or you can place your hands on the floor, whichever is more comfortable for you. Take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to repeat the lizard on the opposite side. So taking the right leg back this time, letting that left leg fall out, and you can stay up on your hands, or you can come down onto your forearms, whichever is more comfortable for you. Nice deep breaths here. In for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. And once more, take a deep breath in, and then on the exhale, you're going to lift up, place the left hand in the center of your body this time, and take that right hand backwards, getting a nice little twist whilst in lizard pose. Tuck the toes of the back foot, and you're going to draw the front leg back this time to repeat the hip opening sequence we did at the beginning on the opposite side. So the left leg needs to draw up and then fall out behind you with a nice bent leg. And then from there, take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we're going to do 4 big circles, really wide, opening up through the hips. Return into a straight leg, and then let that leg fall down behind you once more. Placing that foot back on the floor, coming down into our downward facing dog once more. Then you're just going to walk your feet up to your hands. Take a nice deep breath in, and on the inhale, you're just going to bring your body up 1 vertebra at a time, with your head coming up last. On your next exhale, you're going to draw your right leg in towards your chest. Wrap your hands around it and draw it in a little bit more. Release that left hand and bring the right hand with the right knee out as wide as you can. Back to the center point. Then from there, lift the knee up, through the chest, out as wide as you can, and take it back into a really wide stance. And we're going to come into our goddess pose. So bring your arms up, elbows bent, and if you wish to take it one step further, come up onto your tiptoes. Straighten through the legs, turn the left leg out to the short end of your mat, straighten through the arms, bend through that front knee, coming into warrior two, and then we're going to do a short little flow here. On the inhale, lean your body, bring your arms up so either side of your ears, and then on the exhale you're going to drop down to that back foot, bend through the knee, really opening up through the hips. On the next inhale, come back, arms either side of your ears, lean through that stance. Exhale, back down, prayer into that bent leg stance. Going to repeat this once more. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, you're going to come back to warrior two and then step back foot to meet the front. Then we're going to repeat that on the opposite side. So draw the left leg to the chest as tight as you can, releasing that right arm and drawing that knee out to the side using your left hand. Bring it back to the center and down. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, lift that knee to chest, out really wide into that wide goddess stance. Bring your arms up to parallel with the floor. Bend through the elbows, and again you can come up onto your tiptoes if you wish. If not, stay grounded with the floor. Straighten through the legs. Turn the back foot to 9 o'clock, front foot to 12 o'clock, coming down into our warrior two pose once more. And on the inhale, lean the body to the bent leg. Take your arms up either side of your ears, and then on the exhale, come down into that one-legged squat. Inhale back up, exhale back down. Remember, you don't need to go as low as I'm going. Just go to where you feel comfortable today. Very good. And on the next exhale, I'm going to come down into your warrior two. Step both feet together at the top of your mat. This time, take your legs wide of the mat, bend through the knees, and then hinge at the hips, coming down into our wide leg forward fold. Entirely up to you how you want to place your hands. You can place them in front of you, you can grab your ankles, you can place your hands in line with your torso. Entirely up to you. A nice deep breath here. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. Then taking the right arm out in front of you, just place it underneath your face, and you're going to take a twist through the upper body. So draw that left arm at the side of your rib cage, drawing the elbow up towards the ceiling, and then if comfortable to do so, you can extend that top arm. And then repeat this on the opposite side. Draw your hands back to the center, and then bring the right leg through. Take a seat, and we're going to come into a one leg forward fold. So draw the right leg to the left inner thigh. Just work your way down as low as you can, aiming to get your head to touch your shin. You can come out of this pose if you wish, just lift up, take a nice deep breath in, and then on the exhale, refold forward, entirely up to you. From there, I'm going to repeat that on the opposite side. So just change legs for me, taking the left leg to the inner thigh on the right leg. Walk your hands forward and just breathe into this stretch. Really stretching the hamstring. bring your feet in sole to sole. Take a nice deep breath in. Turn the soles of the feet upwards, so just peel them open like you're reading a book. And then on the exhale, you can fold forward if you wish, using your arms to press the knees down further, or take your hands out in front of you, entirely up to you. If not, stay up with your body upright. Then from here, just extend the legs out wide. If you need to lift up and come down into the box splits, you can. And we're going to walk our hands forward as far as you can, really getting a nice deep stretch within this split. You can come back upright, you can move within this stretch, but we are going to stay here for around a minute. Notice how I'm rocking backwards and forwards. For me, this just helps get deeper into the hips, but of course this is an advanced stretching motion, so please don't do this if you've never tried this before, or if you're not in full box splits. Then bring your legs round, coming round into all fours. Open up through the knees, and we're going to come into a frog stretch. So open up as wide as you can with your feet 90 degrees to your hips. And you can stay upright on your hands, or if you wish, come down onto your forearms. Some people find this a lot easier to hold. And then the last stretch of today, just come down onto your backs, bend through the knees to bring the knees to the chest, lift the feet up towards the ceiling, and then grab hold to the outer edge of your feet, and then draw the knees under your armpits, so just wide of your rib cage, coming into a happy baby. Really opening through the hips, and just finish off with some nice deep breaths here. Very good, guys. And you'll be pleased to know that this is the end of your yoga hip flow. Thank you for joining me today.